Hey guys, it's been a while. No apologies. Life's busy, but did want to stop in and say hey and talk about some of the cigars that I've had recently and kind of give you an idea of what's been going on with me. Because it's been warmer weather here in Wisconsin, I haven't really got the pipe out and had any pipes recently, but I have had a boatload, or at least a box or two load of cigars, and they've all been pretty tasty. Well, for the majority of them, I have found some bad ones. So recently, I was out at Yuli's in Milwaukee, where I ran into Tom, the diabetic man. I picked up a couple of nice cigars there. I see a Don Pepin, a Norteño, Padron 1926, and this guy here, the Fuente Opus X in Belicoso. I had that one last night, 28th of September. I was expecting something monstrous or major to happen, but it really didn't do much. I mean, it was medium to full flavor, not real peppery, a lot of tobacco, a little bit of earthiness. It was just straightforward. I mean, it wasn't like earth shattering. I don't know what, really, that's the second Opus X I've had. I had a Opus X in June, I think, of this year that I got down in Oklahoma and had there, and that wasn't really amazing either. So for these things to be in such high demand, I don't know what people are searching for or what the big draw is. I can think of several other cigars that I've had that were way better and cheaper. The Liga Privada Undercrown from Drew Estate, that's a good one that I thought was better than that. The H. Upman Banker and Annuity was better than that. The Brickhouse Mighty was better than that. Actually, the Hoya de Monterrey I had, I don't remember what it was. It was just a Hoya de Monterrey. It wasn't anything special, but that was better to me than that. I mean, it was good, but it was bland. I mean, there wasn't anything major. There was definitely no flavor changes. And I'm not a anti-Fuente guy. I dig Fuente. Short Story, Hemingway, love it. Great cigar. The Signature, the Long Story, all the whole Hemingway series, I think is great. Love the Cameroon wrappers; those are good. The Fuente Curly Tails, no, not a fan of those. Or the Fuente Corona Cubano is not any good. The Florafina 858 in Natural or Maduro, both of those are really good. So there have been several Fuentes that I've liked that have been really, really good. But I don't know what the deal is with this Opus X. I'm just not a fan. It doesn't cut it for me. Now, some of the other cigars, the Perdomo Double Aged Vintage 12 Year, that's a really good one. But I'm getting a little bit off subject. Anyway, this Opus X, I think it was $13, $12. We're talking like a 4x48 stick. And then once you cut the top off, because it's a Belicoso, then you're looking at maybe 4 inches. I think it's like 4.5 with the tip, something like that, 4 3/4. But just not worth the money. And I know you guys have experienced that where you've spent 14, 15, 16 bucks on one and it was a dud. And then you don't want to go back and try it again thinking, well, maybe I got a turd. But the Alec Bradley Mundial, which was the 7 or 7.25 by 52 or something. It had the double, or they had the foot on the end, the long one. I got one of those the other day. That was over 14 bucks. Complete turd. No way I would ever buy that one again. If somebody gave me one that was shorter that was like a figurado or something, maybe I would try that, but I don't have any hopes for it. Same thing with the La Historia from EP Korea. Everybody that I smoke with just loves that cigar. It's not that great to me. I don't know what I'm missing. Now, I can pick up flavors, the chocolate, the coffee, the cream, the leather, the cedar, the nuttiness, the toasted wood, the oak, all that kind of stuff. I can get those flavors from different cigars, and I can tell when there's a transition. But some of these cigars lately, I don't know what people are trying to do that just pass them off for the money, to say that the band is really nice and it was made by a really great company. The Gurkha is kind of that way, where one seduction may be great, the next one may be a complete FUD. The Cellar Reserve 15-year with the white band, whether it's the short figurado or it's the longer, it's no good. It just was not worth the money. It was just all marketing. The Churchill Ninjas and the Red Witch and all that stuff, I've tried them. They're just not good. The Gurkha Heritage, it's not good. It tastes all cedar because it's wrapped in a cedar sleeve. But it's not worth the $9 or whatever it is that you're paying for it at the B&M. So, a lot of it's marketing. And what I don't do anymore, if you guys do this, I may recommend it to you. But don't do any research on the cigar about the flavor profile or the tastes or notes before you smoke it. It's kind of a subconscious thing or some sort of a Freudian psychological trick that you go into it knowing that it's supposed to taste a certain way, and then that's what you taste, or that's what your brain tells you that's what you taste. Then you smoke it again later, and if you don't have any notes on it, or if you're just going off of what you actually have going on, then it may be completely different, or you may not taste that at all. Wow, 7.5 minutes of rambling about cigars. Well, it is getting cool finally in Wisconsin, in southern Wisconsin. We've moved, I'm still running the shop, still own that, so that's all been going great. Family's doing well. This past Sunday night, it was the 4th blood moon of this series of lunar events. The supermoon, blood moon, eclipse thing, whatever you want to call it. I stayed up and watched it because I didn't watch any of the other ones. So I saw the moon rise, I saw the moon get covered, and then I was going to stay up and watch it uncover, but it didn't end up happening. I did take a pipe out with me. I had my Peterson, and I had some, there's a local B&M, well, it's not local to me, but there's a B&M in Tulsa called Fog and Baits off of 71st Street down by Sheridan, if you guys are in the area. Or they've got another location that doesn't do pipe tobacco, but it's still owned by the same guy up by Cherry Street. But they have this blend called Balkan 1. It's a phenomenal Balkan blend. Smells great, smokes great. So I have my Peterson sitter pipe with me, my system pipe, that I don't think I've done a video on, which I will, and that tobacco. And I went out, and my wife's like, "Oh, can you just sit without a pipe?" And I was like, "Well, for you, my dear, for you, I will." So just sat out there and watched it, and we were kind of tired. It was a long day. We were up early. Excuse me. It's not you, it's me. Even had a Red Bull. I don't know what the deal is. So that's what's been going on. I've got some things to talk about soon. Again, Tom, it was nice meeting you at Yuli's. I will be stopping back in when we got some time to chat, and I'll bring my pipe paraphernalia with me, either my Peterson or my Tensky or that massive Bulldog I was telling you about. Thanks again for the time. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, or if you have smoked a cigar that you think I should try or should stay away from, let me know. I'll run through a cigar list of all the ones I can think of. I don't write the stuff down. I just put it up in the old mind palace and then recall it when I need to. Well, it's been fun, guys. We'll see you later. Have a great day.